Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're doing a quick lib review. So we are reviewing a Doxa library, which is a database like Clojure and Clojure script database, which can be hosted on a single hash map, on a simple hash map. So I've made this barebone to-do list app with reframe and so, but yeah. Yeah, I want to show you the well, Doxa, what it can do. It turned out to be a pleasure to use. So yeah, let's go to I think there are two events. So the first thing is initializing the database, which so from a like a facade, which is like a topmost namespace. I dispatch this initDB event, and this starts the dancing. So yeah, I'm creating a new database, merging well with some default tasks from the default DB namespace, and yeah. So what else? Merging in so database creation. If you wanted to be able to produce diffs later, yeah, this requires to specify this with diff thing. After that, yeah, I'm merging some. Okay, so this with diff thing will apply some metadata onto a created database, as you can see here. It applies meta, and after that, yeah, I'm merging some data from the default DB, which in this case is just the application name. What else? Yeah, then and then yeah. So this DB I can give to reframe, so it will be set as the reframe DB fdb item. It will be yeah, injected into this hidden, and then I dispatch this effect, which is register DB, and this registers it with this name, dx.db/app, and so yeah, and it also installs a listener, which I will cover later, a bit later. Yeah, so we're done with the database creation. So let me show you. Yeah. So what it does, how it looks. So yeah. But if you exact that, you'll get this dx this database structure, which is again a simple hash map, which is well awesome. I can tell you that as a front-end developer. Yeah, really composable stuff. Queries. Now onto the queries. So this is the default data that I have in. So and this application, it has, you can query data with yeah, so it updates live. So which is done well with the reframe subscriptions. Where are they? Subs. Filtered. Yeah, this one. So this search thing submits an event, and which sets a field in a DB, DB/search string, and yeah, from which we make a regex pattern, and yeah, so you can do lots of different queries. They are covered in Doxa docs. Yeah, I will leave a link under the video in the description. So yeah, these are the queries I use. Yeah, so I supply, I make this regex, and then I supply it to dx/q, and in this manner. Yeah, and so the app also has this filter by status, so you can mark items as complete, and then you have like different tabs will give you complete or incomplete items, and yeah. So in order to do that, and in order to be able to like query tasks, those tasks that don't have status, yeah, I have this if. So if so tab named all results in maps onto like nil status, and if status is nil, then yeah, then I don't use status in a query. Yeah, it supports pool syntax. So yeah, first of all, yeah, first I query the so how query looks. Let me show you how query looks. Yeah, so query data looks like yeah, this should give query. Oh, okay. This thing should be limited to m/gist, m/gist. Yeah, so this is how it. Yeah, so basic data log things. This probably could be unwrapped. Yeah. So I get the IDs of the tasks I want, and after that I pool with them. Yeah, so I extract idents, and I use a pool vector, which is generated by Mali CodeGen library from a Mali schema. Yeah, schema looks like this for a task. So it has the gist, status, task itself, which is a map of a gist, status, and ID. Then I extract the task, and yeah, this is the I want. Get back to subs. Yeah, so and resulting pool vector looks like this. So yeah, and the pool, the final results look like this. What else? Transaction data in. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, create DX does that. Alternatively, you can call submit or commit thing. Find it in sort of that. Find it in event. No, yeah, events. Yeah, so whenever I change any property, I call the put event. I dispatch a put event, which yeah. Let's set up put thing, put level. Yeah, so this putable is yeah, an object to be put in or a change. Or yeah, put thing, yeah, and gist. So I use the same handler, yeah, for different properties. Very neat. Even for creation, it's still like put, right? No, it's yeah, for creation it will be a different handler. Something, but yeah. So yeah, I created put vector. Yeah, like same as in Crux and maybe in Datomic. I'm not really familiar with Datomic. And Yeah, and then you commit that, you get a new DB. I feed that new DB to reframe, and it updates everything. And this also creates a DB event that can be. It creates a diff, which can be later synced onto your server or Firebase. What else? Creation. Creation, yeah, is just supply a new ID to a DB. In my case, I generate a client string ID, but the latest commit should support negative integers. So I've used that. This is the technique I use in Lightpad. So yeah, you form a put vector and commit that. Yeah, so this is how we commit and how we delete things. Yeah, so same as with the commits, you just form a delete vector, and library supports deleting. You can delete just like single properties or elements from a vector. Yeah. Okay. So the camera hang up. Yeah. What else? Yeah. About synchronization. You can. So whenever I put or retract anything, this creates an event, which you can see here in the console. Is it still recording? Yeah, it's still recording. Sorry. So as you can see, this edit creates then an event, this positive thing, and the thing, which contains, well, the pass. The most interesting thing is this time and the pass, like pass to the change property, operation type, and new value. And so you can take this diff and post it onto a server. So you can find this in RF Doxa effects, line 33. And you can apply this effect, this diff you can apply onto Doxa as well. So yeah, imagine when you so you get this diff onto a server and then you broadcast this to your different clients, and to apply that, where's that? To apply that, I have events incoming diff, and Doxa has this patch thing which takes different edits and returns a new DB. So I have a developer handler in here, so this should update the first task with this gibberish nonsense. Hopefully, let's take this time just to be sure. Please copy that. Can I update this like this? Yeah, even with the all the time, it still updates. Yeah, so it still patches. So yeah, so that's a wrap up. That's a wrap. So it was a pleasure to work with. Yeah, it's so easy to set up sync. So yeah, I remember. So this costed me a lot in Lightpad, because in Lightpad I made sync myself and the query engine myself, like a primitive query engine. Yeah, so this is like much better. Yeah, I wish this was available when I started Lightpad. Also, I must thank the sponsor of the project, Dan Winger, who sponsored the development of this etude, of this study. So I will leave a link to the study and Doxa and the Mali code gen thing in the description down below. And see you guys next time. Please, yeah, post your questions and don't be afraid to point out some nitpicks. Oh, yeah, to describe your nitpicks, submit your nitpicks and critics and everything. I'm a very humble guy, and yeah, maybe I've done, maybe you know how to do things much better. Yeah, so please submit that in the comments. That's it. Thank you. Bye bye.